Now, the Federal Ministry of Women Affairs has called on organizations and MDAs to create menstrual pad banks for women to cater for emergencies while at work. Minister of Women Affairs, Dame Pauline Tallen, made the call during the commemoration of the World Menstrual Health and Hygiene Day at the School of the Deaf Kuje, organized by 8 Healthcare Foundation Nigeria. Correspondent Lois Abasambo has the details.
Commemorating the 2022 Menstrual Health and Hygiene Day, AIDS Healthcare Foundation (AHF) organized a sensitization session for female students of the School for the Deaf Kuje. Minister of Women Affairs Dame Pauline Tallen, represented by Mrs. Gloria Ekanem, said the ministry is advocating for all organizations and MDAs to establish pad banks which will help ladies during emergencies.
We are going about sensitizing the general public, not only in schools, in the ministries and MDAs, collaborating with all these MDAs to provide a pad bank in a public places so that women who happen to, start their menstruation emergency can get where to run to get pad to use at that moment. Before, you cannot say because my menstruation just started, let me rush home. That is the end of work for the day. If we have things like that in workplaces, it will go a long way in helping women when they have emergency menstruation.
AIDS Healthcare Foundation Nigeria Country Program Director Dr. Eche Ijeze said it is important that young girls are enlightened about their menstrual hygiene in order to bridge the knowledge gap and end the stigmatization associated with menstruation.
Menstruation is a normal physiologic process that occurs in girls, adolescents, and young women. And so, but there's so much stigma around it, and there's also an issue of access to menstrual pads. So we're trying to raise the awareness about it, about menstrual hygiene, and trying to end that stigma against the girls who are menstruating and having their periods, and telling everyone that it's a normal process. It's a normal process, and this is a process that needs to be supported. And this is a process that we need to ensure that the girls have access to menstrual hygiene education. Girls have access even to pads.
So if menstruation is hard for girls, it's harder for deaf girls. So that's why we are here today, to hear their own perspective on the issue and also bring education to them. And we really hope that the government can step in and subsidize the cost of sanitary products. It's expensive. We still have girls who don't go to school when they are on their period because they cannot afford it. We have girls who sit on buckets of water and change the water because they cannot afford sanitary products.
The representative of the principal and some students appreciated the foundation while calling on other organizations to imbibe inclusiveness by extending their outreaches to the school.
Considering the nature of our children, we take care of children with speech disorder and those with indigent life who cannot communicate. So we are happy they are bringing this type of program to us.
I'm excited about this Menstrual Hygiene Day and also for the part that was shared today. I'm so excited for that. It's a big relief for us.
The students were sensitized on their hygiene during their menstrual period, enlightened about myths and misconceptions associated with menstruation, and also given disposable and reusable sanitary pads and guided on how to use them. AHF's theme, End the Stigma, aligns with the global theme, Making Menstruation a Normal Fact of Life by 2030, which aims to build a world where no one is held back because they menstruate. Lois Abasambo, ASO Television News.